Have you ever been so late where thousands of people could be inconvenienced by your lateness?
No. No, okay. I haven't. I'm not like a pilot or anything, no.
It's funny you mentioned a pilot. How about a cruise ship captain? So, I've got an Am I the Asshole Reddit for you. And it says, Am I the asshole for abandoning my parents at an island in the Caribbean so I could get back to our cruise on time?
Oh, is it one of... I already like this.
Yeah.
A thing has been popping up on my social media recently of like people filming the latecomers to the cruise.
Yeah, pier runners.
And stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm here for this. Go.
So I had the lucky experience of I got to go on a cruise for Christmas this last year. And the one thing I wanted to do was watch the pier runners, and I never got a chance to do it. It's actually really busy on a cruise.
Really?
Imagine that. Thousands of people wanting to do different things on the cruise. There's stuff to do.
Yeah. It's almost like it's a hotel on the water.
That's the understatement of a lifetime. That's a city on the water.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
So this says, I graduated from high school back in December. As a gift, my parents got me a cruise. It was also for my 18th birthday, and it was also a family vacation. We usually stay at all-inclusive resorts, but I've always wanted to go on a cruise. I told my parents that it was different, and if we went on excursions, we had to follow the schedule no matter what. Yeah. It was a week-long cruise, and they would not head back to the ship when I said it was time to go. They were busy shopping, bargaining with the locals, and I finally said that I was heading back to the ship, and my mom just waved me off. They missed the departure by a lot, like 45 minutes. They get a hold of me through WhatsApp, and they wanted to know why I didn't get the boat to wait for them. You know, the multi-billion-dollar boat that has thousands of people on it.
You mean the boat where they very clearly say, be back on time or we go without you? That boat?
Most be back times are 5 p.m. or like 3:30 or 4:30, something right around there.
They'll normally wait an extra 20 minutes, but like...
So when you depart, or at least the ship that I was on, when you depart the boat, there are TVs everywhere. There's people yelling at you saying, be back by this time. We will not wait.
Yeah.
So,
they weren't back by that time and it didn't wait, and now they're annoyed at the child.
Pretty much. First says, I wanted to scream that they were not going to inconvenience 3,998 other people because 2 could not understand what a schedule was. They ended up having to fly to the next port from there, and it was expensive, obviously.
Yeah,
they are pissed at me for leaving them behind. I don't know what I was supposed to do. They literally told me that they knew what they were doing. Wish I'd never asked for this.
Bring it up with the captain. Bring up with the captain. The captain knew they were there as well.
They did, 100%. They know when there's people behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Says, I wish I had never asked for this, and they're making me miserable because I left without them.
Oh, 100% not the asshole.
No!
No,
especially because the statement was they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they knew. It's the entitlement. It's the entitlement.
100% the entitlement.
That's all it is. And the fact that they're blaming the child as well.
The 18-year-old child. You expect an 18-year-old to get a cruise
adult
captain.
Technically, but yeah. Technically an adult at 18, but like... You're an adult at 18 in America.
You're an adult at 18. You got me saying it like you. You're an adult at 18 in the States, but you really don't have any leeway until you're 21.
Okay. that's weird, but okay. But, like, no, so it's not their fault at all.
No.
It's the parents' fault. It's the parents'
100%.
fault. I love that they literally could take it up with the captain. The captain was like, well, you were late.
Yeah, the only time that a cruise will wait for you is if it is a cruise paid excursion or a cruise offered excursion that's late. So
it's like you're a VIP or something, right?
Not necessarily. So the example that I have is the cruise that I was on. We departed about an hour and a half late because the cruise brand that I went on had a offshore excursion where you went like boating through these canals and whatnot. Motor broke down.
Was late coming back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, since it is a cruise offered reason that you are late, they can't blame you and they have to wait.
It's almost like if it's their fault, they'll wait. If it's not their fault, they won't wait.
No. Well,
which makes perfect sense.
The thing is, these cruise ports, they pay millions of dollars in fees if they're late. They're not going to pay millions of dollars for your tardy parents.
They'd rather have 2 really annoyed passengers rather than have hundreds of thousands, millions of fees.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It makes perfect sense. No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
I always
not
love no, not the assholes in the slightest. I love entitled tourists. They're so fun. They're so fun. Entitled tourists. Entitled people, like, getting screwed over is always funny. But, like, entitled tourists is even funnier. I have witnessed, I am sorry to do this to you, but I've witnessed an American arguing in a supermarket because they're trying to use dollars in the UK.
It's not that hard. I have not been to the UK in over a year, and I still have British pounds in my wallet. I'm too. I have no entitlement. I have laziness. I don't want to go to the bank and exchange it.
But it's not hard. You swap the money. You know, swap the money.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's always entitled. It's the same. British tourists are famous for being awful.
I haven't run into any.
Well,
I'm also not a tourist city.
It tends to be the tourists who go to, like, Europe. Like, they go to Europe and stuff. But
Gotcha.
Entitled tourists are always funny. They're always funny.
Yeah, it's like you are in someone else's, for lack of a better word, territory, their space. Respect it.
Right. I mean, the captain could have literally gone, "Look at me. I am the captain now."
Look at me.
Hey, yeah. No.
It's a short one.
There's no
They're
debate.
not the asshole.
There's no debate.
No. At all. I don't know.
Not
What do you guys think? Do you think they're an asshole for not stopping a cruise ship and facing millions of dollars in fees because their parents were late?
Just there on the dock, holding it. Like, no, not yet.
you can't leave. Get back here. My mom and dad are there.
Just sucker punch the guy pressing the anchor raising button. I know.
Not touchy. Look at me. I am the captain now. No, but what do you guys think? Let us know down below in the comments section if you haven't already joined the Discord. Chat it up over there. Hang out and chat for anything, really. Not just entitled parents, but entitled parents are worth a chat too. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Like the video. Hang out until the next one. And until then, bye.
Bye.